In the heart of the desert, there lies a city where even the wind falls silent in reverence, and the stones whisper ancient tales, carved into rock, defying time itself, once forgotten, then rediscovered. Its name is Petra. This video is a journey into a mysterious ancient world, a story that reminds us what science, belief, and human imagination can achieve. If you're ready, we're turning back time. In the cool shadow of a narrow canyon lies a secret buried beneath centuries of dust. As the morning sun kisses the pink stones, light and shadow dance, telling the silent story of a place where people didn't conquer nature, but learned to live with it. This isn't just a pile of stones. This is Petra, a place where harmony with the desert birthed greatness. Petra's story was born in a hidden valley, a city forgotten beneath sand, wrapped in myth, yet etched into the very rock itself. For centuries it waited to be found, and the one who would bring it back to light would walk with science, faith, and a little bit of courage. The year was 1812. A Swiss explorer, Johann Burckhardt, disguised in Arabic clothing, using the name Ibrahim, a fake identity, a real curiosity. He wandered the desert, listening to tales whispered by local Bedouins, stories of a sacred city with pink stone walls, lost among the mountains. One morning, just before sunrise, they reached the mouth of a canyon. As they walked through the narrow sick, Burckhardt's heart pounded louder with every step. And then the sun slipped through the cliffs, and there it was, rising from the rocks like a mirage, Al-Khazneh, the Treasury. In that moment, Burckhardt didn't just see a monument. He heard a civilization speak, but he had to act like an ordinary traveler. He jotted down only a few notes in his journal, hiding his excitement. But deep inside, he knew this was one of humanity's greatest rediscoveries. Reaching Petra was a ritual in itself. The Sick, a 1.2-kilometer winding canyon, wasn't just an entrance to a city. It was a portal to another world. In some places, it narrows to just 3 meters, while the walls rise over 100 meters, closing out the sky. In ancient times, its floor was paved with colorful marble. Today, it carries the footprints of the past. Along both sides, rock-cut water channels tell the story of Nabataean engineering genius. The left channel brought in clean water, the right collected rain. Together, they sustained a population of 30,000, a true oasis in the heart of the desert. And then, at the end of the Sikh, it appears, the most iconic facade of Petra, Al-Khazneh, the Treasury. When the morning sun touches its 40-meter-high face, the rock transforms. From salmon pink to deep red, shadows shift, and the structure begins to whisper. Designed using Vitruvian principles of the golden ratio, this monument blends Hellenistic elegance with Eastern design, a masterpiece of Nabataean craftsmanship. But Al-Khazneh is just the beginning. Every corner of Petra holds stories carved in stone. . Petra's structures weren't just beautiful. They were wise. They were science. They were astronomy. Al-Khazneh was aligned to catch the sun's rays only 2 mornings each year, sacred dates on the Nabataean calendar, just like the Deir Monastery, which glows at the winter solstice. Their foundations, lined with lead sheets, an ancient seismic isolation system. Modern studies by Jordan's University of Science and Technology confirm its effectiveness against earthquakes. Petra wasn't just a sacred city, it was alive. The colonnaded street was more than a road. It was a market, a meeting place. Silks from China, spices from India, ivory from Africa were all traded here. Even today, archaeologists find remnants of perfume bottles and spice jars. The theater was the city's heartbeat. Seating 7,000 people, it hosted poetry contests, music, and more. Its acoustics were so finely tuned that even those in the last rows could hear perfectly. Sometimes caravans of over 100 camels would enter Petra. On the outskirts, there were special zones, stables, warehouses, guest houses. Each arrival was a celebration, a festival of trade, stories, and life. Petra was vibrant. Petra was rich. But no civilization shines forever. In 106 CE, Petra was annexed by the Roman Empire. Trade routes shifted to the sea. Then in 363, a massive earthquake struck. Its water systems collapsed. Silence slowly returned. But Petra was never truly abandoned. The Bedouins remained. They lived in the caves, and they guarded the story. In 2016, drone surveys revealed a giant platform in Petra's center, a ceremonial site hidden in plain sight, one of many secrets yet to be solved. Now a UNESCO World Heritage Site, Petra welcomes over 1 million visitors each year. But with footsteps come new threats: erosion, vibration, time. Today, when you stand before Al-Khazneh and look up, you may hear echoes in the light, the shuffle of a caravan, a merchant's voice, a child's laugh. Petra doesn't just tell us about the past. It reminds us of what's possible, of human resilience, ingenuity, and harmony with nature, because Petra's story is our story. The story of dreamers, seekers, and those who dare to listen to the earth. And Petra still whispers, be curious, explore, remember, because this city is your story too.